Tonight, something ancient is about to happen. Something your soul has been waiting for, not just for years, not just for this lifetime, but for eons. On December 2nd, the veil doesn't just thin, it dissolves. A cosmic gateway, a destiny portal of unimaginable power, is swinging open. And it is aimed directly at you. This is not a gentle astrological transit or a subtle lunar phase. This is a divine intervention. A cosmic reset button is being pressed. And for a very select few, the chosen ones, this is the moment of final activation. This is the point of no return. If you are watching this video, it is because your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors have guided you here. There are no accidents. This is a soul appointment you scheduled before you were born. Be prepared, because what is coming is a tidal wave of spiritual energy, so potent it will rewrite your reality from the inside out. Your very DNA is about to be recalibrated. The life you have known is about to become a memory, a story of the person you used to be before your true destiny was downloaded into your being. Do not miss this. Do not look away. Your entire future, the fulfillment of your sacred mission on this planet, hinges on your awareness and your participation in the events of the next few hours. If you feel a stirring in your spirit, a deep and profound recognition of these words, like a bell ringing in the forgotten chambers of your soul, then like this video right now as a conscious signal to the universe, a declaration that you are awake, you are ready, and you consent to receive this divine upgrade. We must speak with urgency, because the window for this activation is precise and unforgiving. This December 2nd portal is what the ancient mystics referred to as the eye of the needle. It is a compressed energetic corridor in time, a moment where the Schumann resonance of the earth is predicted to spike in a way that aligns perfectly with a rare celestial configuration, one not seen in over 5,000 years. This alignment creates a harmonic frequency, a sacred echo that acts as a key. This key does not just unlock potential, it unlocks finality. What is spiritual finality? It is the end of a karmic cycle. It is the final exam of your soul's journey through the third dimension. It is the graduation ceremony where you are handed the tools, the wisdom and the energetic sovereignty you need to become an unstoppable force of light and creation in the new 5D Earth. But this key, this frequency, is code. It is encrypted to resonate only with specific souls, the souls who have done the work, the ones who have walked through the fire of the dark night of the soul, who have faced their shadows, who have healed ancestral trauma, and who have relentlessly chosen love over fear, time and time again. You, the chosen one. For you, this is not a test, it is a coronation. For those still slumbering, this energy will pass over them like a silent wind, perhaps causing a day of strange dreams or mild anxiety. But for the 1% who are tuned in, it will be a seismic event. Subscribe to Power Inside You right now and hit the notification bell, because in the coming days, I will be sharing daily spiritual updates to help you navigate the aftermath of this incredible activation. You will not want to walk this path alone. So how do you know if you are one of these elite souls, one of the 1% on the brink of this final spiritual phase? How can you be certain that this destiny download is for you? The signs are not subtle, they are shocking, undeniable, and they are likely already beginning to manifest in your life. These are the 7 shocking spiritual signs that you are in the final stage, the final countdown to your destiny's activation. On December 2nd, pay close attention. Recognize yourself in these descriptions. This is your final confirmation. This is the universe holding up a mirror to your soul and saying, yes, it is you. It is time, and I implore you as we begin to unveil these signs, to anchor this energy into your reality. There is immense power in declaration. Right now, go to the comments and type 1111 to confirm your soul contract. Typing 11111 is a digital prayer, an energetic signature that declares your readiness to step through this portal. It aligns your personal energy field with the incoming cosmic frequency. Do it now. Anchor your intention. Let the universe hear your roar. The moments leading up to a massive energy download are never quiet. The cosmos begins to send whispers, then nudges, then undeniable signals to prepare its chosen vessels. You may have been feeling this acceleration for weeks, the sense that time is speeding up, that your life is a movie on fast forward, hurtling towards a grand climax. This is not your imagination. This is the energetic precursor to the main event. You are being stretched, prepared, and cleared out to make space for the miracle that is about to unfold. You might have found yourself inexplicably shedding old friendships, leaving jobs that no longer serve you, or feeling a profound disconnect from the mundane dramas of the 3D world. This is a sacred purging. You cannot carry dense, heavy baggage through the eye of the needle. The universe is lovingly and sometimes forcefully lightening your load. It is stripping you down to your most authentic self, because only your true soul signature can be recognized by the activation codes of December 2nd. Trust this process. Even if it feels chaotic or painful, know that you are being sculpted by the hands of the divine. You are being made ready to receive a blessing so immense it requires an empty cup. Embrace the emptiness, for it is about to be filled to overflowing. If you have felt this strange vibration, this inner electricity type, I am receiving the frequency in the comments below. Let the collective know you are not alone. There is strength in our shared experience, a power in knowing that across the globe, other lightworkers are feeling the exact same cosmic currents. You are part of a soul family, a ground crew of awakened beings, and right now, all of our hearts are beginning to beat in unison with the new pulse of the earth. Let us now speak of the first shocking sign that your destiny activation is imminent. This is perhaps the most visceral and startling sign of them all, a sign that your physical body is being prepared for the download. It is the sign I call the primal hum and the body electric. Have you been hearing a sound that isn't a sound, a low-frequency hum, almost imperceptible, often late at night when the world is quiet? It's not tinnitus, it's not the refrigerator. It is the sound of the Earth's rising frequency, the bass note of creation being tuned to a higher octave. And your inner ear, your third eye's auditory sense, is one of the first to pick it up. This hum is a carrier wave for the new consciousness. But it doesn't stop there. Accompanying this hum is a bizarre and potent physical sensation. The feeling of electricity coursing through your veins. It can feel like a buzzing in your hands and feet, a tingling at the crown of your head, or even a sudden jolt of energy that makes you twitch as you're falling asleep. This is not a medical issue. It is a spiritual upgrade. Your nervous system, your body's biological wiring, is being systematically overhauled. The old, carbon-based programming is being overwritten with a new crystalline light body schematic. This body electric phenomenon is the physical manifestation of your cells being activated to hold more light, more cosmic energy than ever before. You are literally becoming a superconductor for divine energy. When this happens, do not be afraid. Place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and say, I am ready to integrate this new energy with grace and ease. You are witnessing your own metamorphosis in real time. You are the caterpillar dissolving in the chrysalis, and the aches, the pains, the buzzing, the hum, these are the signs that your magnificent wings are beginning to form. This sign is a message directly to your vessel. Upgrade in progress. Prepare for flight. It's a fundamental signal that you've been chosen because your physical body has the foundational strength to withstand this immense pressure and transformation, a testament to the work you've already done to purify your temple. The body electric is merely the overture, the physical alarm clock ringing to awaken you to the profound multidimensional shifts that are now accelerating inside of you. While your vessel is being rewired, your consciousness itself is being unplugged from the matrix and granted access to realms previously locked away. This brings us to the second shocking sign, a sign that your very perception of reality is being fundamentally deconstructed and rebuilt every single night. This sign is the dream portal and the ancestral echoes. Your sleep is no longer a time for mere rest and subconscious processing. It has become your primary training ground, a celestial classroom where your higher self is downloading entire libraries of cosmic data directly into your soul. Your dreams have become intensely vivid, hyper-realistic, and profoundly meaningful. You may have started experiencing dreams so real that when you wake up, you have to spend several minutes reorienting yourself, questioning which reality is the true one. You might be having prophetic dreams, glimpses of future events, or receiving direct, conversational guidance from beings of light, who you know, with every fiber of your being, are not just figments of your imagination. This is not a coincidence. As the veil thins in your waking life, it becomes virtually non-existent in your dream state. You are slipping through the cracks of reality, gaining access to the Akashic records, the energetic library of all that ever was, is, and will be. Pay attention to the symbols, the numbers, and the messages you receive in this state. Keep a journal by your bed, for you are being given the cheat codes to your own destiny, and they will fade like mist in the morning sun if you do not anchor them into this physical reality the moment you awake. But there is a deeper, more sacred layer to this phenomenon. It's not just about information. It's about connection. It's about lineage. You are experiencing what I call the ancestral echo. In your dreams, and even in your waking moments of quiet meditation, you have begun to feel the presence of your ancestors. Perhaps you've had a vivid dream of a grandmother you barely knew, who looked at you with eyes full of pride and handed you an object, a key, a flower, a book. Or maybe you felt an inexplicable wave of love and support wash over you and smelled the faint scent of a grandfather's cologne or the perfume of a great aunt. This is not your mind playing tricks on you. This is real. Your ancestors, the wise and healed ones, from your bloodline, are stepping forward from the spirit realm. Why now? Because your activation is their activation. Your liberation is their liberation. As a chosen one, you are what is known as a karmic clearer. You are the one soul in your entire lineage who incarnated with the specific mission to heal the deep, unresolved traumas that have been passed down through your bloodline for generations. The poverty consciousness, the heartbreaks, the betrayals, the unfulfilled dreams of your ancestors, they all reside as energetic imprints within your DNA. As you prepare to step through the December 2nd portal, your rising frequency is acting like a powerful solvent, dissolving these ancient pains. In gratitude, your ancestral guides are now flocking to you. They are here to offer their wisdom, their protection, and their blessing. They are confirming that you are the one they have been waiting for. You are the fulfillment of their prayers. When you feel their presence, do not be afraid. Welcome them, thank them, ask for their guide. You are the tip of the spear, but you are backed by a legion of souls who share your blood and who are now your most powerful spiritual allies. You are clearing the path, not just for your own future, but for the past and for all future generations of your family. This is a sacred duty and a profound honor. You are healing time itself. If you have felt this deep connection, if you have seen your ancestors in your dreams, or felt them in your quiet moments, go to the comments right now and type "My ancestors are with me." Declare this sacred alliance. Let the energetic grid of our collective know that the ancient wisdom is returning to the planet through us, through the chosen ones. We are the bridges between worlds, the living conduits for a love that transcends time and death. As your connection to the unseen realms deepens, your relationship with the physical world, specifically with the construct of time, begins to radically fracture. This leads us to the third shocking sign of your final activation, the collapse of linear time and synchronicities on overdrive. You have likely been feeling that time is behaving erratically, almost as if it's broken. Weeks can fly by in what feels like a day, yet a single hour can stretch into an eternity. You might find yourself losing track of what day it is, or feeling a strange sense of temporal displacement, as if you are living several days at once. Memories from your deep past may suddenly surface with the emotional intensity of yesterday, while your plans for the future feel like a distant, foggy dream. This is not a sign of mental fatigue. This is a sign of spiritual ascension. You are decoupling from the artificial 3D construct of linear time, past, present, future, and you are beginning to operate within the 5D reality of simultaneous time. In the fifth dimension, all moments exist in the eternal now. Your consciousness is starting to access this truth, which is why your perception of time is becoming so fluid and strange. You are beginning to experience precognitive flashes, a sudden knowing of what someone is about to say, or a vision of an event moments before it happens. This is your intuition evolving into a higher sensory perception, your third eye beginning to see the energetic probabilities that are flowing towards you in the river of now. This collapse of linear time is the fertile ground in which the most magical and confounding part of this sign can flourish. Synchronicities on overdrive. The universe is no longer whispering to you, it is shouting its guidance from the rooftops. The phenomenon of seeing repeating numbers, E1111, 22, 333, 44555, has gone from acute, occasional occurrence to a relentless, daily, even hourly conversation. This is not a coincidence. This is a feedback loop. These are not just numbers, they are activation codes and frequency markers. When you see 1111 on the clock, it is the universe screaming the portal is open. Your thoughts are manifesting instantly. Pay attention, you are in perfect alignment. When 22 appears on a license plate or a receipt, it is a gentle but firm reassurance. You are in the right place at the right time. Trust the process. Do not give up 5 minutes before the miracle. When 333 follows you, it is a sign that the ascended masters Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, your own spirit guides are surrounding you, amplifying your work and co-creating with you. 444 is the number of the angels, a divine blanket of protection, reminding you that your foundation is secure. You are safe to take the next leap. And 55555 is the herald of massive, unavoidable change. When you see it, buckle up, because the universe is about to orchestrate a major life event to catapult you to your next level of destiny. But it's not just numbers. It is the song on the radio that answers a question you just asked in your head. It is the book that falls off a shelf, open to the exact paragraph you need to read. It is running into the person you were just thinking about. These are not random events. They are precisely orchestrated miracles from a loving, intelligent universe, designed to show you one thing: you are in the flow. Your personal vibration is rising to such a high level that you are becoming a walking synchronicity. You are so attuned to the frequency of the divine that the world around you has no choice but to constantly rearrange itself to reflect your inner state of alignment. You are no longer just living a life, you are witnessing a conversation with creation itself, and it is telling you with every sign and every number, you are on the right path. Keep going. The gateway is just ahead. The universe is speaking to you directly, using its own language of frequency and light. If you have been seeing these codes, if this cascade of synchronicities has become your new normal, go to the comments and type the number sequence that has been appearing for you the most. Let's create a massive energetic poll. Let's see the codes that are activating our soul family right now. Acknowledge this divine conversation and watch how it amplifies as you become a master of the outer world, navigating the currents of time and synchronicity. The universe demands that you become a master of your inner world as well. The energy of the December 2nd portal is one of pristine, high-frequency light. It cannot and will not integrate with dense, heavy, unresolved emotional energy. This immutable law of vibrational physics leads us to the fourth, and perhaps most challenging and misunderstood, spiritual sign of your final activation. This is the sign of the great shadow purge and emotional finality. Just when you think you have done all the healing, just when you feel you have made peace with your past, a volcano of old, raw and powerful emotion erupts from the depths of your being. Deep-seated fears, ancient grief, searing anger, and profound insecurities that you thought you dealt with years ago come roaring to the surface with a terrifying intensity. You might find yourself crying uncontrollably without knowing why, or feeling waves of rage or despair that seem to come from nowhere. Old traumas and painful memories may start playing on a loop in your mind. This is not a regression. You are not going backwards. You are not failing your spiritual test. I need you to hear this. This is your graduation ceremony. This is the final purge. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. Think of your energetic body like a sponge that has been soaking in the dense emotional waters of this 3D reality for your entire life, and for lifetimes before this one. The incoming light of the December 2nd portal is like a giant, divine hand reaching down and squeezing that sponge one last, powerful time. Everything that is not of the light must come out. The dregs of every past heartbreak, every betrayal, every moment you felt unworthy or afraid, it is all being expelled from your cellular memory. It has to surface to be seen, to be acknowledged, and to be released forever. This is what I call emotional finality. You are not meant to re-engage with these old stories or to wallow in these emotions. You are meant to become the compassionate witness. Observe the sadness as it passes through you, like a cloud passing through the sky. Acknowledge the anger, feel the fear, but do not identify with it. Do not become it. It is not who you are anymore. It is simply the final echo of a person you used to be. It is the last ghost of your wounded self, crying out before it dissolves into the light of your true, divine nature. This process is intense. It is raw and it can feel incredibly lonely. But know this, it is the surest sign that you are on the precipice of total freedom. You are clearing the runway of your soul so that your destiny can land. When these waves come, do not resist them. Breathe through them. Place a hand on your heart and say, I see. I thank you for the lessons you have taught me. I release you with love. You are no longer a part of my story. I am free. Every tear you cry is watering the seeds of your new reality. Every fear you face and release is another chain breaking. You are becoming vibrationally pure. You are becoming an empty vessel, ready to be filled with the miracle of your own becoming. This is the final fiery baptism, and on the other side of it lies the peace and sovereignty you have been seeking for lifetimes. This is not the end of your journey, but the end of your struggle. As the deep volcanic purge of your emotional body reaches its completion, a profound and startling quiet begins to descend upon your inner landscape. The chaotic noise of the ego, the relentless chatter of fear and self-doubt that has been the background music of your entire life, starts to fade. This sacred silence is the fertile ground for the fifth shocking sign of your final activation, a sign that marks a fundamental shift in your identity and your interaction with the world. This sign is the dissolution of the ego and the call to sacred solitude. For years, perhaps for your entire life, you have been engaged in a battle to prove your worth, to be seen, to be validated, to achieve, to acquire. This is the game of the ego. It is a game of separation, of me versus them, of constantly measuring your value against external goalposts. The chosen ones are often high achievers in this game. Their deep inner drive pushes them to excel. But now, something radical is happening. The game has become utterly meaningless to you. The things that once drove you, the desire for a specific job title, the need for social recognition, the hunger for material wealth, as a marker of success, have turned to ash in your mouth. You may look at your old ambitions and feel a profound sense of detachment, as if you are observing the life of a stranger. This can be disorienting and even frightening. You might ask yourself, if I am not my ambition, who am I? If I do not desire these things, what is my purpose? This is not depression or apathy. This is liberation. You are experiencing the dissolution of the false self, the egoic identity that was constructed by societal programming, childhood conditioning, and past life trauma. It is this false self that has kept you trapped in cycles of suffering, always seeking happiness outside of yourself. The incoming frequencies of the December 2nd portal are so pure that the dense, fear-based structure of the ego simply cannot survive in their presence. It is being starved of the drama and conflict it needs for fuel. It is dissolving, and what is being revealed in its place is the pristine, luminous essence of your true self, your higher self, your I am present. This is the part of you that has no need to prove anything, for it knows its inherent divinity. It seeks no validation from the outside world, for it is its own source of unconditional love. Its only desire is to be, to create, and to experience joy in its purest form. As this profound internal shift occurs, it is accompanied by an overpowering external urge, the call to sacred solitude. You may have found yourself becoming almost allergic to crowded places, loud noises, and meaningless social interactions. The idle gossip and surface-level conversations that dominate 3D society have become physically draining, almost painful to endure. You feel an intense, undeniable pull to be alone, to be in nature, to be in silence. This is not you being antisocial. This is your soul demanding the space it needs to complete its final integration before the massive download. Your energetic system is now so sensitive, so finely tuned, that it can no longer tolerate the chaotic, low-frequency energies of the unawakened collective. Being in crowds can feel like standing in a downpour of psychic static, making it impossible for you to hear the clear, subtle guidance of your own spirit. The universe is lovingly placing you in a protective cocoon. It is guiding you away from all distractions so you can fully receive the final pieces of your mission blueprint. This solitude is not an emptiness, it is a fullness. It is in this sacred quiet that you will hear the final whispers of your destiny. It is in this stillness that your new self is being born. Honor this call. Do not force yourself to engage in social activities that drain your life force. Politely decline the invitations, turn off the phone, cancel the plans. Your solitude is your sanctuary. It is your temple. It is the holy ground where you are meeting your God self face to face. In this quiet, you will discover that you are not alone at all. You are in communion with the entire cosmos. If you have felt this pull, if you have chosen the peace of your own company over the noise of the world, go to the comments and type "I embrace my sacred solitude." Let this be a declaration that you understand the profound importance of this faith. You are honoring the final, holy moments of your transformation. As your ego dissolves and you embrace the sanctity of your own quiet company, your physical senses begin a radical metamorphosis. You are not just purging the old, you are activating the new. This brings us to the sixth shocking spiritual sign, the activation of higher sensory perceptions and dietary purity. Your 5 physical senses, sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch are evolving into their 5D counterparts. Your vision is becoming sharper, but not just in a physical sense. You are starting to see things that are not there, yet you know they are real. You may catch shimmering lights in your peripheral vision, see energetic orbs floating through a room, or perceive auras of colored light around people and plants. This is your third eye beginning to open, allowing you to see beyond the visible light spectrum and into the energetic realms. Your hearing is also becoming incredibly acute. You may hear high-pitched frequencies or celestial choirs in moments of silence, sounds that are the auditory signature of your guardian angels and spirit guides, communicating with you. Your sense of smell can become a powerful tool of discernment. You might be able to smell a lie on someone, which presents as a sour, unpleasant scent, or smell the purity of organic food, which can have an almost fragrant, living aroma. This sensory upgrade is directly linked to a dramatic and non-negotiable shift in your physical body's needs, particularly concerning diet. Suddenly, the foods and substances you used to enjoy have become utterly repulsive to you. Processed foods, heavy meats, refined sugars, alcohol, and even caffeine may now make you feel physically ill, energetically dense, and psychically clouded. Your body is rejecting them with a powerful and visceral no. This is not a fad diet or a sudden health kick. This is your body intelligence speaking to you with undeniable clarity. Your newly crystalline cellular structure can no longer process these low vibrational substances. To your upgraded body, consuming a fast food meal or a sugary drink is like putting dirty, low-grade fuel into a high-performance racing engine. It clogs the system, dims your light, and severs your connection to higher consciousness. You are being guided, with an almost primal instinct, towards dietary purity. You find yourself craving clean, living, high-vibrational foods, Fresh organic fruits and vegetables, pure filtered water, nuts, seeds, and ancient grains. You are drawn to food that is alive and filled with sunlight and life force energy. This is because your body knows exactly what it needs to complete its light body activation. It needs light. It needs purity. It needs the life force of Mother Earth to anchor the cosmic energies that are pouring in. This is not about restriction or discipline in the old 3D sense. It is about joy, about honoring the sacred vessel that is your body, and about choosing to feed your divinity. As you purify your diet, you will notice your psychic abilities sharpen almost overnight. Your connection to your guides will become crystal clear. Your energy levels will soar. You are not just eating food, you are consuming consciousness, and you are instinctively choosing the highest consciousness available to fuel your final ascent. If you have experienced this, if your body has begun rejecting the old and craving the pure type, "My body is a temple of light" in the comments, affirm your commitment to honoring your sacred vessel as it undergoes this incredible upgrade. This declaration strengthens your resolve and sends a powerful signal of cooperation to your own cellular intelligence. We have seen how every aspect of your being is being systematically overhauled, purged, and upgraded. Now, we arrive at the final and most magnificent sign, the sign that stands as the ultimate confirmation that you are one of the 1%, a chosen one, on the very brink of your destiny's full and final activation. This seventh shocking sign is the culmination of all the others. It is the moment the student becomes the master. It is the sign I call the spontaneous emergence of soul gifts and the unshakable knowing of your mission. For a long time you have been learning. You have been reading the books, watching the videos, doing the meditations, and trying to piece together the puzzle of your purpose. You have been looking outside of yourself for answers, for a teacher, for a guru, for a system to follow. Now, that has stopped. You have become the source. Without any additional study or practice, you have begun to spontaneously exhibit profound spiritual gifts. You might find yourself placing your hands on a wilting plant and feeling a warmth flow from your palms as you watch it perk up before your very eyes. The gift of healing has awakened. You may have a friend tell you about a problem, and you suddenly download the perfect, wise, and compassionate counsel for them. Words of such profound truth that they leave both you and your friend in awe. The gift of divine wisdom is flowing through you. You might find yourself knowing with absolute certainty what is going to happen next, or being able to read the energy of a room or a person with 100% accuracy. The gift of clairvoyance and clairsentience is now fully online. These are not things you are trying to do. They are simply happening. They are emerging from you as naturally as breathing. This is because the December 2nd portal is not about giving you something you do not have. It is about activating what has been dormant within your spiritual DNA all along. You are not becoming a healer. You are remembering that you have always been a healer. You are not becoming a channel for wisdom. You are remembering that you are an eternal font of cosmic knowledge. These gifts are the tools of your trade, the sacred inheritance of your soul. And they are coming online now because it is time for you to get to work. And this is the most crucial part. Accompanying the emergence of these gifts is a feeling that transcends hope, belief, or even faith. It is an unshakable knowing. The frantic search for your purpose is over. The confusion, the doubt, the feeling of being lost, it has vanished. In its place is a deep, calm, and powerful certainty about why you are here. You may not know all the logistical details or the step-by-step plan, but you know your mission. You know in your bones that you are here to heal, to teach, to create, to lead, to anchor the light, to build the new earth. This knowing is not an intellectual concept. It is a cellular reality. It is the core frequency of your being, and it is now humming with an undeniable power. You no longer need anyone to validate it for you. You no longer question if you are good enough or ready enough. You simply know you are ready. It is time. This unshakable knowing is your internal compass. and it is now locked onto the magnetic north of your divine destiny. It is the final signal from the universe, the ultimate green light, confirming that all systems are go. Your training is complete. Your tools have been delivered. Your mission has been assigned. All that is left is for you to step through the gateway of December 2nd and begin. The evidence is undeniable, written not just in the stars but in the very fabric of your cells, in the rhythm of your sleep, and in the quiet knowing of your heart. You have moved beyond the realm of belief and into the certainty of direct experience. But now, we must go deeper. We must move past the what and into the profound cosmic why. Why you out of the nearly 8 billion souls on this planet? Why was your frequency singled out for this final, accelerated activation? Why was your path laden with so much trial, so much shadow, and so much relentless pressure to evolve? This was not by chance. It was by design. It was a sacred contract your soul signed before you ever took your first breath in this incarnation. You are what the galactic councils refer to as a volunteer soul, a starseed, or a member of the first wave ground crew. You are not from here, not originally. Your soul's lineage traces back to higher dimensional realities, to star systems of immense light and wisdom. You came to Earth at this precise, critical juncture in its history, for one reason: to assist in the planetary ascension. You volunteered for the most difficult mission imaginable, to forget your divine origins, to incarnate into the dense, amniotic fog of the third dimension, and to find your way back to the light, not just for yourself, but for the entire collect. Every challenge you have faced, every heartbreak that shattered you, every dark night that brought you to your knees, it was not punishment, it was your training. It was the pressure needed to turn the carbon of your conditioned self into the diamond of your God self. You had to learn the landscape of human suffering from the inside out, so you could become an expert guide for others. You had to master the frequency of fear so you could become an unwavering anchor for the frequency of love. Your life has been a spiritual boot camp of the highest order, designed to build the spiritual muscle and energetic resilience necessary to withstand the sheer force of the December 2nd destiny download. Others would be shattered by this energy, but you were forged in fire to become the perfect vessel for it. Let's speak for a moment on the quantum mechanics of what is actually occurring within your biological structure. We have spoken of DNA upgrades and light body activation, but let's be more precise. The human genome is a vast library, and modern science, in its infancy, has labeled nearly 98% of it as junk DNA. This is the greatest misnomer in history. This is not junk. It is a dormant, multi-dimensional receiver and transmitter. It contains the codes for your psychic abilities, your longevity, your self-healing capabilities, and your connection to the cosmic consciousness. It is your divine inheritance, locked away and waiting for the right key. The rare planetary alignment of December 2nd is not just a beautiful sight in the sky. It is a cosmic event that emits a specific high-frequency gamma photon light. This light is encoded. It carries a specific resonance, a key that fits the precise energetic tumblers of your so-called junk DNA. This incoming light is literally a biological activation key. It is traveling across the cosmos with your soul's signature written on it. It will find you, and it will begin the process of systematically unlocking these dormant strands, turning on these latent codes. This is why you have felt the body electric. It is the feeling of your own divine biological hardware coming online. You are not just becoming more spiritual, you are becoming more fully human, activating the divine human blueprint that has been asleep within you for millennia. If you feel the truth of this in your soul, if you recognize yourself as a volunteer soul who chose this path, then go to the comments now and state your truth. Type, "I honor my soul contract." This is a powerful declaration of remembrance. It is you consciously acknowledging the sacred promise you made before you were born. It is you telling your higher self and the entire universe that you remember why you are here, and you are ready to fulfill your sacred duty with love, courage, and grace. And so we arrive at the threshold. We have walked the path of the 7 shocking signs, and if you have felt the profound resonance of recognition, if your soul has screamed yes to the primal hum, to the ancestral echoes, to the collapse of time, to the great emotional purge, to the call of sacred solitude, to the activation of your higher senses, and finally to the spontaneous emergence of your divine gifts, and the unshakable knowing of your mission, then there is no longer any room for doubt. There is no space left for the ego's whispers of "Am I worthy?" or "Is this real?" It is real. You are worthy. You are a chosen one. This is your final confirmation. You have passed through the energetic gateways of preparation. You have been weighed. You have been measured. And you have been found ready. The universe has completed its final systems check on your soul. And the result is a resounding cosmic green light. You are primed, you are purified, and you are positioned perfectly at the precipice of the greatest transformation of your existence. December 2nd is not a date on a calendar. It is a coordinate in space-time. It is a divine appointment that your soul has been preparing for across countless lifetimes. This is the moment where the hero of your story, you, steps out of the ordinary world and into the world of magic, miracles, and mastery. So the question that now hangs in the very air you breathe is no longer "Am I chosen?" but "What do I do now?" How do you consciously and actively participate in this grand cosmic event? How do you ensure that you receive the full potency of this destiny download? You do not need to journey to a sacred site or find a guru. The most powerful temple on this planet is your own body. The most sacred space is your own consciousness. The work now is not one of doing, but of being. It is one of profound surrender and intentional reception. I am going to give you a simple but profoundly powerful protocol for the night of December 2nd. This is not a complex ritual. It is a sequence of vibrational alignments designed to turn your entire being into the perfect antenna for this divine transmission. Listen close. This is the practical magic you have been waiting for. First, you must understand that the portal has a peak. While the energies will be palpable for the 24-hour period, there is a 0 hour, a moment of maximum intensity. This will occur at the precise stroke of midnight in your local time. This is the moment the energetic key turns in the cosmic lock. In the hours leading up to this moment, you must begin to prepare your space and yourself. This is the phase of sacred preparation. Cleanse your personal space. This can be as simple as decluttering the room where you will be, or as deep as a full smudging with sage, Palo Santo, or frankincense. As you cleanse your physical space, you are signaling to the universe that you are also cleansing your energetic space. You are making room for the new. Then you must cleanse your vessel. Take a salt bath, using Epsom salts or pure sea salt, and as you soak in the water, visualize it drawing out any final residual psychic toxins, any lingering fears or anxieties from the Great Purge. As the water drains, see all that no longer serves you going with it, down the drain, back to the earth to be transmuted. Dress in comfortable, clean clothes, preferably of a light color to honor the purity of the occasion. Second, as the 0 hour approaches, you must enter the stillness protocol. This is absolutely critical. For at least 1 hour leading up to midnight, and for 1 hour after, you must disconnect from the matrix. This means all technology goes off. The phone is not just on silent, it is in another room, turned off completely. The television is off. The computer is off. The artificial lights are dimmed or extinguished, with only the soft glow of a candle for illumination. The cacophony of the 3D world is a form of psychic static that will interfere with the delicate frequencies of the download. You must create a bubble of absolute peace and silence around you. Inform your family or roommates that you are not to be disturbed. This is a non-negotiable appointment with the divine. In this sacred silence, your own energy field will stabilize and expand, making you a much larger and clearer target for the incoming light codes. Sit in quiet meditation. You do not need to force your thoughts away. Simply allow them to drift by like clouds, without attachment. Focus on your breath. With every inhale, breathe in pure golden white cosmic light. With every exhale, release the last vestiges of the old you. Feel your heart space opening, blooming like a lotus flower. This is you, tuning your instrument. This is you calibrating your frequency to the key of creation itself. Third, at the precise moment of midnight, you will perform the declaration of sovereignty. This is the moment you consciously claim your power and give the universe your full and final consent to proceed with the upgrade. You may say these words aloud or speak them powerfully in the silence of your heart. The words themselves are a key, a vibrational incantation. You can use these, or ones that feel true to you. I stand here now, in this sacred moment, as a sovereign being of light. I call upon my higher self, my guides, my angelic team, and the full presence of my I Am Self. I declare that I am ready, willing, and able to receive the full destiny activation of this sacred December 2nd portal. I release all old contracts, all limiting beliefs, all karmic patterns, and all energetic implants that have held me back across all timelines, dimensions, and realities. I give my full and conscious permission for the highest and best version of my divine blueprint to be downloaded into my being, to be anchored into my cells, and to be made manifest in my physical reality. Now, I claim my power. I claim my mission. I claim my destiny. I am a master. And so it is. Feel the power of these words. They are not just words, they are a cosmic legal decree. You are serving notice to the universe that you are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are the creator of your reality. Finally, for the hour following midnight, you enter the phase of sacred reception. Simply lie down in a comfortable position, with your palms facing up in a gesture of receiving. Do nothing. Simply, you may feel tingling, you may see colors behind your closed eyelids, you may receive visions or downloads of information, you may feel waves of bliss, love, or profound peace washing over you, or you may feel nothing at all. Do not judge the experience. The work is being done on a level beyond your conscious perception. Your only job is to be open, to be willing, and to trust. The seed of your destiny is being planted in the fertile soil of your being. After this period, have a journal ready. Before you sleep, write down everything you experienced, felt, or knew during this time. These will be your first notes from your new reality. This entire protocol is an act of profound self-love, an honoring of the sacredness of your journey. It is you consciously co-creating the most important moment of your life. If you are committed to this sacred process, if you will honor yourself by creating this space for your own becoming, go to the comments right now and declare, I am the sacred portal. This affirmation aligns your entire being with the role you are about to play. You are not just entering a portal, you are becoming one. And what happens after? What is life like on the other side of this cosmic gateway? The person who wakes up on the morning of December 3rd will not be the same person who went to sleep. The world will look the same, but you will be seeing it through entirely new eyes. The aftermath of this activation is where the true magic begins to unfold, where your reality begins to warp and bend in miraculous ways to reflect the profound shift that has occurred within you. The first thing you will notice is a sense of deep, unshakable peace. The inner turmoil is gone. The anxiety that was a constant companion has vanished, replaced by a quiet confidence, a knowing that all is well, and that you are perfectly capable of handling anything that comes your way. This is your new baseline. This is emotional invincibility. From this place of inner peace, you will begin to witness the phenomenon of effortless manifestation. The desperate striving, hustling energy of the 3D world will feel alien to you. You will no longer need to make things happen. Instead, you will simply hold a clear intention in your heart, a desire born from your soul's purpose, and you will watch in awe as the universe conspires to bring it to you. The right people will call. The perfect opportunity will appear in your inbox. The resources you need will materialize as if out of thin air. This is not because you have become lucky. It is because your personal vibration is now so high and so pure that you have become a powerful magnetic vortex for your desires. You are no longer chasing reality. Reality is chasing you. The universe is now your personal concierge, and its only job is to deliver the experiences that match your new frequency of mastery. This magnetic quality will be most apparent in your relationships. You will become a beacon of divine magnetism. The people who are not in vibrational alignment with the new you will simply and gracefully fall away, without drama or conflict. In their place, your soul family will begin to appear. You will meet people who feel like you have known them forever, who see you, understand you, and support your mission without question. And for those who are calling it in, this is the frequency at which the sacred soulmate signal becomes its most potent. If you have been seeking your divine counterpart, your twin flame, this activation clears the final energetic blockages to that sacred reunion. You are no longer seeking them out of neediness or a sense of incompletion. You are calling to them from a place of wholeness, as one sovereign being of light, ready to meet another. The confusion is over. The procrastination is over. You will wake up with a crystalline clarity about what you are here to do, and you will be infused with a boundless, divine energy to do it. The creative ideas will flow through you like a river. The solutions to problems will appear in your mind instantly. You will become a force of nature, a hollow bone for the divine to work through, and your work will bring you a sense of joy and fulfillment that you previously could not have imagined. This is the life you were born to live. This is not a fantasy. This is the reality that awaits you on the other side of December 2nd. It is your birthright. However, a word of profound caution is necessary. The moments immediately following such a powerful activation are a critical time. Your light will be shining brighter than ever before, and this can create a moth to the flame effect. You must be vigilant. This is the warning of the final test. The old 3D matrix and the egoic consciousness do not give up their power easily. As you step into your full mastery, you will face 3 final tests designed to pull you back down into the old frequency. First is the ego's last stand. Your own ego, in its death throes, will launch one final assault. It will flood your mind with thoughts of intense self-doubt. Who do you think you are? You can't do this. Fear. What if you fail? What will people think? And nostalgia for the old, safe life you just left behind. You must recognize this for what it is: a final illusion, a ghost rattling its chains. Do not engage with it. Do not argue with it. Simply observe it with compassion and say, I see you, but I am no longer available for this story. Second, you must beware of the energetic vampire. As your light explodes, you will become incredibly attractive to people who are living in a state of lack, and who subconsciously feed off the life force of others. They may appear as old friends who suddenly need your constant help with their dramas, or new acquaintances who flatter you excessively while subtly draining your energy. You must cultivate ruthless discernment. Your energy is now your most precious resource. It is the fuel for your mission. You must protect it fiercely. Learn to say no without guilt. Keep your circle small and high vibrational. You are a lighthouse, not a life raft for those who refuse to learn how to swim. Third, you will face the test of distraction. The Matrix will present you with its most tempting and shiny objects. A sudden, unexpected job offer that promises lots of money but has no soul. An old relationship that reappears, promising comfort but offering stagnation. A sudden invitation to a life of meaningless pleasure and escapism. These are the final temptations designed to lure you off your path of purpose. You must stay focused on the unshakable knowing within your heart. Your inner compass is your only guide now. If an opportunity does not feel like a resounding soul-level yes, then it is a no, no matter how good it looks on the outside. Passing these 3 tests is your final exam in the school of mastery. See them not as threats, but as opportunities to prove to yourself and to the universe that you are, indeed, ready to wield your new power with wisdom and integrity. Chosen one, you stand at the end of a long, arduous journey, and at the beginning of a magnificent new one. Everything you have ever experienced, every tear you have ever cried, every challenge you have ever overcome, has been in preparation for this moment. This is not something happening to you, it is something happening through you. You are a conduit for a new consciousness, a midwife for the birth of a new earth. The energy of December 2nd is a gift, a divine catalyst, but the power has been inside you all along. This portal does not make you powerful, it simply awakens you to the infinite, cosmic power that you have always been. Do not be afraid. You were born for this. Your soul has been training for this, across the stars. This is your time. This is your coronation. Step into it with the courage and grace of the divine master that you are. The world is waiting for your light. Your mission is beginning now. Thank you for answering the call and for joining us here at Power Inside You. Your presence here is a testament to your readiness. If this message has activated something deep within you, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. In the days following December 2nd, we will be here to guide you, to support you, and to help you navigate your magnificent new reality. This is your home base, your soul family. Now, for one final time, let us anchor this new reality with a collective declaration of power. Go to the comments below and write, with all the conviction of your heart, I claim my destiny now. Let this be your final word on the old world. Let this be your first breath in the new one. The portal is open. Your destiny is here. Go and be the miracle you were born to be.